A great night for baseball awaits on this fine Tuesday evening. Hi, everyone. I'm Jeannie Zelasco here with Steve Physiok, and our 2K Sports Network cameras are fixed in place, ready to bring you all the action. On tap, it's the Arizona Diamondbacks up against the Washington Nationals. Micah Owings will get the start for the Arizona Diamondbacks. On average, he's striking out more than 5 batters per 9 innings. Matt Chico will pitch against him for the Washington Nationals.
Well, Jeannie, this guy kept his team in the game and in it for 6 1/3 innings, but came away with a no decision in his last start. Hopefully, these bats will heat up early here and give him something to work with in this start.
Thanks, Steve. Now out to John Miller and Joe Morgan. Fellows?
Okay, Jeannie, and we are coming to you live from our nation's capital in Washington.
Swing and a ground ball to third.
Here it comes.
Curveball in the dirt for a ball.
Man, that's a great 2-strike pitch, but it doesn't work here. Curveball down, starts in the strike zone, breaks down in the dirt. You'll get a lot of hitters to chase it.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and grounded towards the hole.
Zimmerman fields.
And his throw is in time for out number 1.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to get the runner at first. That's why those third basemen have good arms. They have to use them on occasion.
1 out, nobody on. The pitch.
Here's a swing and a fly ball.
It's off the wall. And he's into second with a double with 1 out. Now let's take a look at Washington's defense.
Just focus on making good pitches right here, John. Don't worry about the man on second because he's probably not fast enough to steal third.
First pitch, here it comes. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
And Zimmerman gets to it.
And he is out at first. What a play.
Might have had a shot to get the guy going to third that time, but they take the sure out at first for the second out of the inning.
This guy is huge. He's got enormous power. And then a Tampa Bay ball club that has a lot of great young talent. He did things that were probably the most impressive of all of them because of that power. An outfielder, a DH, here's Johnny Gomes. He throws.
There's a swing and a liner towards the gap in left center field.
This one rolls through to the wall.
And that'll bring a run home. And he'll hold at second with a double and an RBI.
Upton will take his cuts here. Two outs and a runner on second. He kicks, he throws.
And here's a fly ball to straightaway left.
Millage
is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Diamondbacks score once on 2 hits with 1 man left out. Now we go to the last of the first. The D-backs are on top, 1-0.
Number 44 will be the starting pitcher for this one. He picked up 8 victories last season.
Here's a check swing, but it's called a strike anyway. 0-1. Line shot into center field, and it's through. That's a base hit.
And he's there at first, and nobody out. Now let's take a look at the lineup for Washington. Nick Johnson is sitting in that 6th spot. Runner at first.
First pitch to him. Pulls the bat back, and it's 1-0. They throw over to first, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he lays one down here.
Number 44.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
That's how you move the runner over. Square around and bunt the ball down the line. And that's enough to move the runner in the scoring position with 1 out.
And Joe, we've got a very solid group of umpires working the game today.
Yeah, the best of the best.
He deals.
Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Pitch on the way. Strike 2, so it's 0-2 to Zimmerman.
Now the pitcher has him 0-2. He can do anything he wants.
Lined fair. Down the line and right. Into the corner. And he likely will have extra bases.
And the throw to second.
Safe at second. They couldn't make the play.
Well, he evened things up with one swing of the bat.
And this game is already shaping up to get a real wild one.
Well, it seems a bit early to say we have a brand new ball game, but that's how it just went down here.
1 out, a runner on second.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
I don't think that was the pitch he wanted to swing at, John.
The 0-1 pitch is a slider in for a called strike.
Now you're in the hole. You just got to concentrate on making contact.
Ooh, tough to lay off that fastball, but he did. 1-2.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the second out of the inning.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner.
Two down and a runner on second. He delivers.
Changeup in there for a called strike.
He throws.
Out in front of that pitch, and he's in a deep hole. It's 0-2.
There's two quick ones, and now the hitter's really in trouble.
That swung on at a high fly ball to right. Gomes makes the catch, and the side is retired.
The Nationals
score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We'll go to the top of the second, and we are all tied up.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
He watches the curve in there for a called strike. On the ground to third. Swung on and lined to right field. Kearns. Oh, he can't come up with it.
Well, he's aboard after a big error. Hudson will dig in. He's a switch hitter. Batting from the right side here. Runner at first, nobody out.
First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to third. Zimmerman.
He goes the short way to get the lead runner at second, but they're unable to get the back end.
Reynolds comes up for the first time right now. Runner at first, 1 down.
Here's a throw over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
1 out, man on first. The pitch. That one is lofted in the air.
Harris is right there, and he hauls it in.
He just gets him to swing underneath this thing and lofts an easy fly to center. Good pitch.
Number 44, ready to step in now. 2 down, a runner at first. And, oh, look out. He just barely got out of the way. That should be a base hit.
John, as a pitcher, you hate to see these. He makes a good pitch, but this ball's just hit in the perfect location, and he's able to race down the line and beat it out.
Burns will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
2 down, runners at first and second.
They throw behind the runner at second, and he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. First pitch, here it comes. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Guzman dives. Throw, got him, and that is one fabulous play. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up no runs on 1 hit, and they strand a couple. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second, and we are all tied.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
I like this pitch, John. This really fools the hitter as it gets to the plate and just seems to fizzle out.
Here it comes. That strike makes it 0-2. So Nick Johnson's going to have to be very protective of the strike zone.
Toughest spot for a hitter. 0-2. The pitcher has a lot of pitches he can play with.
And he delivers.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field.
Upton is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
He has to call off the left fielder for this one, and he has the better angle to it. So that's a smart play.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch to him. On the outside corner for a called strike. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. Here's a swing and a liner into left center.
And that goes through, a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Guzman steps up and will have his first plate appearance of the game right here. With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a fly ball deep down the line and right. As this one hops off the wall.
He's going to try and score from first.
The throw to the plate, and the run will come in to score. What hustle!
Chico is getting his first look in the batter's box today. 1 out, runner at second. He kicks, he throws,
and he lays one down here.
Number 44.
On to first for out number 2.
That pitch down in the zone that time. Nice work to bend those knees, adjust to the ball, and get the job done.
Man at third, 2 down.
Swing and a liner to right. Gomes puts it away, and the side is retired.
The Nationals
score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. We'll go to the top of inning number 3.
The Washington Nationals are leading
2-1.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
The fastball up and away is not going to get the job done today.
Now the 1-0 pitch. And this is hit in the air foul down the left field line.
Millage
is there, and he puts it away for out number 1.
Ryan Braun gets a turn here. He had a total of 34 home runs last season with a career slugging percentage of .634.
Swing and a liner to left.
Millage
is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of him. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. It ricochets off the wall.
The throw to second. He's in there at second.
This was a great opportunity, and he capitalized. I used to love seeing pitches right down the middle because if you make a mistake there, the hitter's usually going to jump all over it. John, this guy doesn't have the wheels to try to steal third base right here. They just got to hope for some timely hitting.
The pitch.
That swung on and hit well. Deep center field. Harris makes the catch to retire the side. The Arizona Diamondbacks pick up a hit but leave a man at second and fail to score. Now we'll go to the bottom of the third.
The Nationals out in front.
2-1.
The hit on the ground. Wrong.
Can't get himself into position to make the play.
The pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 pitch on the way. Sharp bite to that slider. Now it's 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
Grounded back to the mound. Reynolds over to first for out number 1.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
One out, none on.
First pitch, here it comes. And that's outside, ball 1. Here's the 1-0 delivery. Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
One bounce and into the wall.
And he's going to try and stretch it into a double.
Now over to second. He's easily in there at second.
John, he gets a pitch that he can drive, and good hitters won't miss those often. Shoots it up the alley, and he's got himself a double.
Austin Kearns steps in. He hit 16 homers last season. During his career, he's now hit 95 balls out of the park. On the way.
Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Burns glides over and makes the catch for the out.
He gets good wood on this one, but it hangs up long enough for the left fielder to get there without much trouble. John, he's just got to make some solid pitches here. Don't worry about the guy on second base because he's not a threat to steal.
First pitch on the way.
And he hits the ball foul.
He looks at a fastball in there, and it's quickly 0-2.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
And he looks at a fastball in there, and the side is retired.
The Washington Nationals
Get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. We're through 3 innings now.
Washington leads it
2-1.
The 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up next.
Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field.
Millage
has to back up a bit, but he makes the catch.
Well, they get away with one here. He misses this thing about 1/4 of an inch, and that allows the outfielder to range back and put it away.
Base is empty with 1 out. He kicks, he throws.
And this is hit in the air to straightaway left.
Millage
Is right there as he puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch to him. Gets slowly in the ground toward third.
He throws. Swing and oh, it's off the pitcher. Lopez fields and he throws on to first, and the side is retired.
Nothing doing here this happening. Now we move on to the bottom of the fourth.
The Washington Nationals are leading
2-1.
The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up.
Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. There's a swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone! A home run!
Well, they try to throw him a changeup and get him out front, but he stays back and hammers it.
I mean, that looks to me like he somehow knew that changeup was coming and the pitcher tipped it off, or he guessed. I don't know what it was.
Well, he looked like he knew what was coming anyway.
Lastings Millage will be batting here. Last year he had 7 home runs. Base is empty with nobody out. Here's the pitch.
And that's off the plate away. 1-0. Here's the 1-0 delivery. A swing and a fly ball to left center field. Burns is over and he makes the catch for the out.
This one's headed towards the gap, but it's a bit high and the left fielder moves to his left and he puts it away.
Nobody on base with 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
He deals. A line drive toward the hole, and it's through there as he singles to left. Base hit. Nobody can catch up to him. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Chico is now getting his first plate appearance of the game, his first chance to get something done up at the plate.
No reason to attempt a stolen base in this situation, John. I think you just play it straight up right here.
First pitch, here it comes. He bunts the ball.
Wrong.
And he throws the first in time for out number 2.
Perfect job. You just want to deaden the ball enough so that the only play is at first. Good job to move the runner into scoring position.
Now here we go with the replay, Joe, and this was awfully close.
This one's going to be close at first. You see him lunge, but the ball just beats him by a whisker. He's out.
Runner on second, 2 down. He throws.
Fastball in there for a called strike. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. Guzman around third, heading for the plate.
And he's in there.
And he'll hold it second with a double and an RBI. Loduca will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Runner in scoring position at second base with 2 down.
This is swung on and lifted to deep right field. Jones makes the catch, and that ends the inning.
The Washington Nationals
Add a couple more runs here and extend their lead even further.
We've got the 5th inning coming up now. The Washington Nationals are on top
4-1.
The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots due up next.
First pitch on the way. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Millage is in his tracks, and he makes the catch.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball. And he lofts it right to the left fielder.
1 out, nobody on. He delivers. Swing and a miss. He's just a little bit under it. 0-1. He throws. And he hits this one foul. Swing and a miss. A mighty cut, but he came up empty. Eric Burns has struck out.
Great pitch. Pitch on the inside, and he missed it. Strike 3. He's working the inside portion of the plate here and hoping to induce a swing, and it worked.
He almost screwed himself into the ground. His swing was so big on that one.
He got handcuffed to it, but he'll have to shorten his swing a bit next time if he wants to handle the pitch inside.
On the ground to third. Zimmerman fields. Throws to first, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. We go to the last of the fifth. The Nationals lead it 4-1. The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots, the big hitters due up. That timeout is called, and this may just be to give that bullpen a few more pitches to get loose.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away.
Metters is coming in now, and he'll be the new pitcher in this game. He was a one-game winner last year. The pitch. Slider in there for a called strike. He kicks, he throws. Strike 2, so it's 0-2 to Zimmerman.
The 2 strikes, you have to be more aggressive now.
Swing and a miss. Zimmerman strikes out. Couldn't make contact.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Base is empty. 1 out. There's a swing and a line drive to center field. Upton is in his tracks as he puts this one away. Harris will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. Base is empty, 2 down. First pitch to him. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. And he'll take an extra base on this one, I'm sure, as it rolls toward the wall. So with 2 down now, they've got a man in scoring position. Johnson will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th. 2 outs and a runner on second. He throws. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. A throw back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
From a pitcher's perspective, this is a perfect pitch. He keeps that one down and away, and he had good speed on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Here's one popped foul.
Oh, and Johnson called out on strikes. That fooled him. The Washington Nationals
pick up a hit, but leave a man at second and fail to score. We're through 5 here at the ballpark.
Washington is leading it
4-1.
And if you happen to just be joining in, I'm John Miller along with Joe Morgan, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. The 3, 4, 5 spots in the order coming up next.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Fastball waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Great time to call the changeup, and it's 1-2.
The pitch. Now a swing, and he clobbers this one deep into right center field. It's off the wall. Hayes stops at second with a 2-bagger.
Gomes go bat now. A double his last time up.
Not a lot of speed out at second, John, but they don't really need a stolen base here. He's already in scoring position, so a base hit likely drives him in anyway.
First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a drive. Deep center. Harris is just shy of the wall as he makes the catch.
They wisely backed up those outfielders before the play, so he was right there to put this thing away. Great coaching.
Man on second, 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Curveball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Swing and a drive. Deep left center.
Off the wall on a hop.
The throw to third.
The runner is waved in, and he will score from second base.
Now, this could prove to be a key hit in this one, John. They narrow the deficit with that one swing.
Well, there are a lot of outs yet to go for these guys. You have to figure that this could still be anybody's game.
Now they need to just keep the pressure on, manufacture some runs, and find a way to take the lead. John, with all the speed they've got at second base right now, I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to steal third base.
He throws.
Swing and a ground ball to third.
Zimmerman. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he's heading for third. Rauch is starting to get warm now in the bullpen.
I'd be surprised, John, if they make a move this early because I still see some life in his arm. I'd let him pitch a little bit longer if I was the manager.
Runners at first and third, only 1 out.
First pitch to him. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Medium depth. Let's see if they try to score him. Harris is. Here comes the runner for the plate.
He had a pitch to hit, but he's just a bit out in front, and he sends an easy fly to center for the out. And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Starts him out with a big curveball for a called strike.
Here's the pitch. Grounded up the middle. Lopez fields.
He'll throw on to first, and the side is returned. The Diamondbacks scored 2 runs on 2 hits and 1 man left. Now we'll go to the last of the 6.
The Nationals out in front,
4-3.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order. Mesa is being called in, and he's going to be the new pitcher. He was a 1-game winner last year.
I'm sure they hoped they wouldn't have to burn so many guys in the bullpen this early. But let's see if this guy can hold down the fort and get them to the late innings.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-0 pitch is a fastball in there. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
Ground ball to second.
Reynolds. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
1 out, none on. On the way.
Grounded softly to short. Hudson. And a good throw gets him. 2 down.
That was a nice throw by the shortstop. He wings it over to first to get the hitter out.
Two outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch on the way. This one's hit pretty well to right, but foul and back out of play. One ball, one strike. Here's the pitch.
One of the problems with the curveball is if you do not get enough rotation on it, it will not break sharply and it'll hang.
The 2-1 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Two on the way. On the ground to second. Reynolds throws on to first, and the side is retired. And they go down in short order. At the end of 6 full innings,
The Washington Nationals are on top 4-3. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. And he delivers. A big swing on this one, and he sends a high drive deep to right field. Gone! A home run! And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
Burns will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
The bases are empty, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes.
Ground ball toward the second baseman. Lopez fields.
And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning.
He gets good wood on this one, but the second baseman says, hey, I'll take care of this, and he throws him out at first.
1 out, nobody on.
This one's hit pretty well to deep left center field. Harris glides over and makes the catch for the out.
This ball is into the left center field gap, but this is the center fielder's ball if he can get there. That's a good job to take charge out there.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Hit in the air. Harris has got it, and the side is retired. The Diamondbacks pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one.
Time for the 7th inning stretch here in the nation's capital.
And we are all tied up.
And the top of the order is coming up.
And time is called for a meeting here, and this may just be to buy a little time for the bullpen to get ready.
It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Nippert will be coming into pitch now. He was a 1-game winner last year.
He kicks, he throws. Swing and a ground to the first. Jackson, and a step on first for out number 1.
This is just a nice play by the first baseman. He takes care of it and gets the force out.
Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way. Swung on and lined to right field. Gomes is right there to bring that one in. Zimmerman will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
That's a tough pitch to hit. Good fastball with great velocity.
Pitch on the way. Zimmerman takes the ball, and that evens the count up.
Fastball in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
One ball, one strike to pitch. On the ground to first, Jackson. And he'll step on first to retire the side. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. On the ground to second. Oh, and it comes up on him. Lopez. And he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Upton will be the batter. He doubled in his last plate appearance. Nobody out and a runner at first. Here it comes. This is swung on and hit on the ground. Zimmerman fields. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away.
Might have had a shot at second that time, but they at least get the sure out at first.
1 man out, 1 man on. A runner at second. One out, a runner on second. First pitch to him. Here's a swing, and he pops it up. Guzman puts it away for the out. They got the fireworks ready to shoot off Joe here if he can get the big hit.
Well, that's right, John. And the hitter's ready. Let's see what the pitcher's going to do.
Hudson has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in scoring position. Can he come through here in the clutch?
John, a good clutch hitter, doesn't let the pressure of the moment.
Swing and a roll towards the hole. And Lopez gets there. Throws the first in time for out number 3. The Diamondbacks can't get anybody home here this afternoon. Here comes Washington in the home half of the 8th. And this game is tied. The big hitters in the lineup right there in the middle coming up next. Number 48. He'll be coming into the game to take over the mound duties. He was a 2-game winner last season.
And this is where a good manager will earn his stripes. Let's see if this move pays off.
Swing and a high pop-up right up behind home plate. He delivers. Hit on the ground towards second. Reynolds. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
He swings on top of that one, and the result is an easy grounder to second.
Nobody on base with 1 out. Here's the pitch. Can't catch up that time, and it's a swing and a miss. Good slider that time, but it's ruled a ball. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch coming.
Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Johnson will be the batter. A home run back in the 4th.
Base is empty. 2 down here.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1.
The pitch.
That strike makes it 0-2. So Nick Johnson's going to have to be very protective of the strike zone.
He deals.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 3 on Nick Johnson. And they don't make any noise this happening. We're through 8, 9th inning coming up, and we're all tied.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
That one swung on and hit in the air to deep right center field. Kearns gloves it for the out.
This one's heading for the out, but the ball has too much air underneath it, and the right fielder slides over to put it away.
1 out, nobody on. Nobody on base with 1 out.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. It is going to be a foul ball. Hit in the air to center field. That should be a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out. Burns will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one.
You got to be careful if you're pitching here, John. He's got some pretty good wheels over at first base, and he isn't afraid to swipe a base in this situation.
Here's the pitch.
Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Guzman dives. He's got it. And the throw just in time to get him at second. Great play. So no runs, 1 hit, and nobody left. And we move on to the last of the 9th, and we are all tied. Percival
Will be coming in to pitch. Last season, he was a 3-game winner.
It's not a save opportunity, but they're turned to their closer anyway. They need to stay in the game, and having your best guy out there is a good way to ensure that you're going to be in the game.
swung on and hit foul behind the plate.
He kicks, he throws.
The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2.
With 2 strikes, you got to swing at anything close.
Strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 away.
John, good fastball down, right at the knees. That's strike 3.
Guzman comes in now. He's a switch hitter, batting from the left side. 1 out, nobody on.
Now here's a ball grounded towards the hole. Reynolds on to first for out number 2.
That's a nice textbook defensive play, John. This ball is fielded by the second baseman, and he gets the easy force at first base.
And it's fouled off.
And he delivers.
Popped him up, way up there, near third base. Wrong. Puts it away for out number 3. And they're gone in short order. On into extra innings we go. And we're all tied.
The number 2 hole will be getting things started next.
Hit in the air to left center. Millage is over, and he makes the catch for the out.
Sometimes you outthink yourself out there. They had the outfield playing deep, so he has a long way to go to get in and grab this one.
Base is empty, 1 out.
And fouled away. Here's the 1-strike pitch from Cordero. Now swinging the ball is hit high in the air to right field. This one is really struck well. Kearns makes the catch.
This is some awesome advanced scouting. They had the outfield playing back, so he was in the right position to make this play.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. And this one's grounded to second. Lopez throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs, no hits, nobody left. We'll go to the bottom of inning number 10. And this game is tied.
The top of the order is due up next.
There's a swing and a ground ball.
He throws.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center.
Upton
Runs over and puts it away for the out.
The center fielder has to range to his left, but he's able to track it down over there and put it away.
1 out, none on.
First pitch to it. Line shot into center field.
Upton
Is in his tracks as he puts this one away.
They had the outfield deep that time, but he crosses up on him and hits one in front of him. Great range to hustle in and make the play.
Base is empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Just off the plate, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch. That one goes foul. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Hudson throws to first in time for out number 3. And they go quietly this half inning. We'll move on to inning number 11, and we're all tied.
5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Here's the pitch.
Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
He throws.
Swing and a miss on a ball off the plate, and it's 0-2.
2 great pitches right on the edge. Now he's got him in trouble.
Swung on and popped way up there to shallow right. Lopez takes charge in this one, and he puts it away for the out.
Number 26
Will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far.
Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a swing, and the ball popped up, foul down the left field line. On the ground to third. Zimmerman throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2.
Terrific job on this play by the third baseman. He fires the ball on to first to nab the runner.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Cut on and missed. It's 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. Guzman. And he throws on to first. And the side is retired. And that's a 3-up, 3-down inning. To the bottom of the 11th we go. And we are all tied up.
The heart of the order coming up next. Pitch on the way. He throws.
Pop foul. Curveball, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Well, if you're going to hang it, you better hope that it doesn't get much of the zone.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
And the changeup's in there. He struck him out. 1 away.
Normally you like the changeup away, but this one works as well. Changeup down and in. Well, he only had 4 pitches in that at bat.
Yes, great pitching, Joe. 1 out, nobody on. Downs will be brought into the game now to pitch. He was a 4-game winner last year.
And it goes foul. Here's one pop foul to the left side. And he looks at called strike 3 on the slider. 2 down.
When you're getting guys out with 3 pitches, you're doing a great job.
Yeah, you're in the zone. You're untouchable. 2 outs, nobody on. The pitch. That's a foul ball. The pitch. It's fouled away.
He has all the energy in this building behind him in a tie ball game. He's got to do something here.
Oh, and Johnson called out on strikes. That fooled him. And they're held in check here in their half of the inning. We played 11 full, and we are all tied.
They'll have the 8-9-1 spots come.
Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Zimmerman. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
This is a nice play, starting with the third baseman. He fires it over to first base and quickly retires the runner.
Base is empty, 1 out.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Lopez fields. On to first. 2 down.
This is a nice force out at first. Great job by the second baseman to get it there.
Base is empty, 2 down.
First pitch on the way. Swings and misses on the slider. 0-1.
Big swing on this one, and he sends a long, high drive. This one is way back.
Kearns puts it away, and the side is retired. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. To the bottom of the 12th we go, and this game is tied.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Called a strike. 0-1.
He delivers.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Ground ball to second. Reynolds. And his throw gets him. 1 away.
That was a nice put out there, John, and he gets the easy force at first base.
One out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Takes one off the plate for a ball.
That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Excellent control with that one, and the batter just couldn't hold back. 1-2.
The 1-2 pitch.
And that misses outside. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he sends this one in the air towards center. It is down, a base hit. And he pulls into first with that base hit with 1 out.
He's a good high ball hitter. He sees that pitch up in the zone and he whacks at it. As a pitcher, you've got to know the strengths and weaknesses of every guy you face.
Guzman. Cordero now steps to the plate.
And this is his first trip to the plate in the game. 1 on, 1 out.
Here it comes. And he lays one down here. Downs. And he throws the first in time for out number 2. If you like baseball, and if you don't, what are you doing watching this? Then you have to love this situation.
I like it, John, and you know some guys thrive in these types of situations.
Lopez has a man on second with 2 down, a runner in score. Swing and a shot down the left field line. Makes its way through for a base hit. Here comes the throw to the plate. And the runner is waved in, and he will score from second.
Oh my, that pitch came right in on his hands, but he managed to put a good swing on it. Tough pitch to hit.
The Washington Nationals come out victorious here, Joe. And these fans are going to head home happy. The home team gave them the happy ending.
Well, they should be happy, John. Not only did they win the ball game, but they played well. And in the end, they wore their opponents down, so the home team goes away happy.
Jeannie Zalasko and Steve Physiak standing by in the studio with Hardball Central.
Thank you, guys, and welcome back to Hardball Central. Now, Steve, we take a look at our Chevy player of the game. He came through and produced at the plate when it mattered.
Oh, yeah, Felipe Lopez definitely had an impact in this game, Jeannie. He's a nice switch-hitting bat to have in your lineup, and he just paid dividends today. That's why he's our player of the game.
Extra inning Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports has been a pleasure for us to bring to you tonight, even if it's well past our bedtime. And for us here at Hardball Central, it was a pleasure to bring it to you. For Steve Physiak and the entire 2K Sports crew, I am Jeannie Zalasko saying thanks for being with us this evening.